The desert stretched, a sea of sand and shimmering heat. The sun beat down mercilessly, baking the earth. Dust devils danced in the distance, eerie phantoms in the oppressive silence. The only sounds were the whisper of wind and the distant rumble of war. Sergeant John Riley, his face grimed with sweat and dust, lay behind a dune. He was alone, separated from his unit. His heart pounded against his ribs, his throat dry. In the distance, a black speck grew larger, the unmistakable silhouette of an enemy tank. Riley's hand tightened around his rocket launcher. It felt cold and reassuring against his skin. He was a gnat to the tank's elephant, outmatched and outgunned, but fear had no place here. He was a soldier, and he would fight. He took a deep breath, calming his racing pulse. He had one shot, one chance to stop the metal behemoth. His eyes narrowed, focusing on the approaching tank. It was getting closer, its massive tracks churning up the sand. The time was now. Riley scrambled up the dune, the hot sand shifting beneath him. The tank's long barrel swung in his direction. He felt a surge of adrenaline, his finger hovering over the trigger. The moment of truth had arrived.
Breaking news.
He squeezed the trigger. The rocket screamed into the air, leaving a trail of smoke. It struck the tank's side with a deafening explosion, the air filled with the acrid smell of burning metal and sand. Riley watched, his heart in his mouth, as the tank shuddered. It continued to fire, its shells exploding around him, showering him with sand and debris. But it was slowing, the once unstoppable machine now faltering. Riley felt a surge of hope. He had struck a blow, a small victory against the odds. His victory was small in the grand scheme of the war raging around him. But for now, it was enough. He had faced the metal beast and lived to tell the tale. He was a soldier, and he would fight another day.